What's up, dogs? Iceman here. So in this video, we're gonna be slamming ourselves in ARREAT. And we're gonna be playing some with this big thick hog. That's right, this barbarian is one thick motherfucker. Been really getting into the Whirlwind thing, dog. It's been super toad, and I know a lot of you guys have been encouraging me to try out a Whirlwind Baba. So here I is, and yes, it's a good way to go, okay? And he's like nowhere near optimal. And I found some goodies I'm going to show you guys in just a minute, but nonetheless, here's this Breath of the Dying. As I mentioned in my previous video, I traded a Sur rune, which I found here in the Trav. The first time I hit up Hell Trav, man, I horked it out of a corpse, and I couldn't even kill these guys. I was using that Razor's Edge hatchet and a Lawbringer sword. My guy couldn't do shit. But yeah, I horked a freaking Sur rune, man. And yeah, the homies were pissed about it. But nonetheless, I was quite pleased with that shit. So, wearing this piece of trash, melee splashing and not really necessary anymore. I've been using Whirlwind, and I have like 2 or 3 points into Whirlwind. Alright, here's my other goodies. I'm about to switch out this helm, because I horked a Mal rune here in the Trav, and I traded it for an ARREAT. And it's not even a slammed ARREAT, man, so this is going to be toad. It's a really nice one, too. I'm going to show you guys in just a minute. Alright, so stick around. It's 6 life leech, and it has 199 enhanced defense, man. This thing is godly. And no, I'm not going to up that shit. You know, I just don't like the strength requirement. And it doesn't seem to be worth a squeeze, man. The juice ain't worth a squeeze when you up shit like that. That's how I see it anyway. You know, I don't want to have a super high strength requirement. I'm going to respec eventually into like a... Oh, shit. Into a pole-based barbarian. Maybe a BOTD war pike or something. But right now, he gets crazy style points for using this sword. And fuck that shit. You know, maybe I'll just keep using the sword. Just because he gets cray-cray style points for that shit, alright? So yeah, I might just keep doing that. And thank you to my patrons. I appreciate you homies for supporting me as you do. Link in the description below if you want to support the Iceman and all the shit that he does with his Diablo stuff and all that. You know, I mean, this channel, I'm playing a lot of Diablo, man. This game is Toad, and this is Path of Diablo. So this is the most Toad to play. The most Toad way to play, dog. And I definitely will be playing some Diablo 4 when that comes out, so hopefully that game will be godly. Maybe they won't remaster Diablo 2, right? They really fucked up Warcraft 3 Reforged. According to all the articles I've been seeing, I don't think I read a single damn one. But whatever it is, man, they're saying that they fucked that shit up. I don't know what they did to it. But yeah, this is Path of Diablo. Modded version. And check this out, man. It's widescreen, man. This is 16:9. And it's not stretching shit either. Somehow they fucked with shit, man. I got it to be 16:9. And it's a great way to go. And you actually get a bit greater field of vision here as well. So not too much, you know, because of course the game was designed with 4:3 in mind. But it seems to really work, man. And this is toadish. So check this shit out. Alright, and I'm going to slam this ARREAT in just a moment here. But I've been running the tribe. I've probably killed them like 20 or 30 times. Piercing attack. Not a bad piercing attack on that. But yeah, the ARREAT is very nice. So I'm going to show you guys that. And I also traded, I found a Jalal's Mane. It was like the first decent item I found. And I found that in the Trav. Oh, and I found this amulet as well I'm going to identify. And these. Oh, I found this in the Trav. It wasn't from the council members. It was from... one of those guys that cast Blizzard, you know, one of those mages that resurrect and they cast Blizzard. They resurrect the zealots or whatnot. And then I found these in the Chaos Sanctuary in Hell. All right, this guy can run Chaos right now. He's been real toad about that. So, first off, will ID Steel Rends, 43 enhanced damage. Do they max at 60? Oh, look at the strength. I don't even know what the attributes are of these, though. I could actually use these for a minute. I really don't like just the wearing stuff just for the basic enhanced damage, because you know there are other gloves you can get like laying of hands and other things with cooler mods instead of just bumping up your damage a little bit. Oh shit, I can't even wear it. Can't even wear them. I need to strength glitch them. That's bullshit. Oh, in fact, I could wear it with ARREAT. Okay, now I'm hoping for High Lord's amulet. I think that'll probably be an endgame amulet for a Whirlwind Barbarian. Of course, Angelics might be beneficial for running Ubers, maybe, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I really don't have much experience with the Whirlwind Barbarians. I always thought they were going to be boring as fuck, but this has been quite told. And he can swing really fast, actually, with the Colossus Blade. I think it's faster than the Warpike, so he might actually benefit a little bit from attack speed, because apparently attack speed on your items and everything else doesn't affect Whirlwind. Whirlwind in Path of Diablo, anyway, as far as I understand it, is always just a base attack speed. So you don't need that attack speed shit on your gear. However, if you're using Bash a lot, which is now like Berserk used to be, where it converts a lot of physical damage to magic, unfortunately, unlike Berserk, it does not take away like all your defense. I think Berserk like took you down to 0 defense every time you swung or some shit like that. So that sucked. You know, you didn't have much armor, you could just get hit easier. But yeah, with High Lords, he'll utilize it even more, the fact that I'm using this Colossus Sword, and I do like to bash more often, I think, than your general Warpike BOTD Barbarian. So this would be some toad shit, dog, if this is a High Lord's amulet. So come on, dog, yes! Yes, it's a High Lord, this toad is fuck, dog! Damn! I don't think I'm going to slam down. Damn! Wow, I think this is the first unique amulet I found. And let me know, does Deadly Strike apply to Whirlwind? I'm almost positive it does. And I don't think it averages out and gives you higher average damage. I think it actually applies per hit, just like anything else, man. So let me know what you guys know about that, all right? Because like I said, I don't have much experience with Whirlwind Barbarian. Damn, and I don't think I'm going to slam that shit. Not in this video, anyway. I don't think the juice is worth to squeeze with that, man. This shit could go bye-bye. And yeah, I could get one more skill, but are skills really that important for the Barbarian? A little bit, but not that much, all right? Could get a little bit of res here and there, some shit like that. A little bit of mana regen. He doesn't need that, dog. He leeches like a hog. He really does. Look at that, 7 mana from... Oh, shit, he only has 7 mana leech. Well, whatevs, man. That's enough. That's really enough, all right? So if you want to talk shit in the comment section below. But yeah, look at this. Thick ARREAT. There's thick ARREAT, man. We're going to slam this shit. 199 defense. 1 away from perfect. I know a lot of toads would think it's a great idea to up this shit, but I am not going to do that. So fuck that. Yeah, we're going to slam it. And I finally found some OCs, man. It was yesterday. Over the course of like an hour, I found 3. Yeah, at level 82 is what I was, and I found 3 of them. The first OCs I found this entire ladder. And I haven't done a single Hellbow run, all right? This is how Iceman does it. I do the pits. I've been running pits since I was like level 68 or some shit. All right? The only Bell run I did was when I soloed his ass. I'm not even fucking with you guys. I soloed his ass. I made a game, please bring Bell Waypoint. A little Sorky brought it. She made a teepee. She was wearing Spirit Sword, some shit gear. And I was like, huh, I wonder if she's at least going to telephone me. But nope, she takes off. She's like, all right, take care. Takes off. So I soloed that shit. And yeah, Bell is a pain in the ass with the Whirlwind Barb as far as I can see it. I actually switched to Frenzy just to chop him up some with Breath of the Dying and my Death Berserker Axe with all that freaking Crushing Blow, which Crushing Blow has been nerfed to a degree in Path of Diablo. I don't know to what extent, but it has been nerfed, all right? It takes away like a smaller percentage of life or some shit like that. All right, we're just going to be going to Act 1. I ain't much for superstition and shit, but I mean, we'll just go to Act 1 for this, all right? And we're just going to slam this little toad. Oh, fuck. He didn't do anything. All right, but we're going to go socket that. Shit. I don't think that did anything. Did that do anything? Oh, man, that's bullshit. And yeah, his mana leech is really going to suck. Or not his mana leech. His magic find is really going to suck. Because, look at this. I'm losing 54 MF. And then I'm going to lose 25 if I take the gloves and boots off. See? I do have some nice rare gloves right here I could use for some MF. And maybe I have some rare boots, actually, on a mule that have like 20 MF or something. So it'll almost match that. But yeah, I mean, I'm not going to have a splash damage jewel now. Like, this shit's going to suck. And I really like having MF on this guy. See, that's kind of a tough decision. So I ain't be knowing what to do, man. Let's see how much the Whirlwind... Oh shit, 28. Look at how high the damage goes, man, with that. Holy shit. Maybe I should just use ARREATs. Here, we're gonna grab my Might Merc. See, I thought they were supposed to cast their aura, this ladder, as soon as they're supposed to just always have it on, but it doesn't seem to be working, man. Let me know if you guys have noticed that issue. I thought that your mercs in this current season in 2020, the shit that started in January, I thought their base aura was supposed to be going every time you resurrected them. They didn't have to wait to get it up after like attacking enemies. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this guy doesn't have his might going. You know, he just has that Lawbringer. I don't know if the Lawbringer's glitching it or some shit. But I take it off, see, and he still doesn't have his might. So let me know if you guys have any insight on that. Base damage on those arrows and piercing attack. Those aren't really that bad. But I don't want to deal with it. Alright. Let's see what the steel runs do. If I can even wear them. Yeah, he can wear them. 53. See, so they give 200 damage, right? Oh shit. We need to try we need to see how it compares with Whirlwind. Now my Whirlwind only has a few points into it. Look at that. It's level 14. Holy shit. Okay, 7. So I have like 7 points into it, I think. I have 6 or 7 points into it total. Alright, because my gear bumped it up. Especially wearing this ARREATs now. It gives it an additional 4 points. But okay, so 3180. 3380. 200. And then there's the minimum. Oh, 200 at minimum. Holy shit. That's 400 damage. You know? I mean, that might add up a little bit. Do I still get MF? Oh, look at that. I still get MF with the boots. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I might wear this shit. Okay. I think I might wear this shit. Okay. I'm just fucking with you guys. But yeah, like the video if you will. Oh, I still have my patron thing up. But yeah, become a patron if you want. Link in the description below. But damn, I didn't know I was going to be able to wear all that and still have MF from the boots. So this is what I've been doing though. I've been running the Trav, been running the Chaos Sanctuary. And it's been a good time, dog. And yeah, the Barbarian, the good thing about him is he's thick. So he can really take a lot of beating. And you can just go up into the fray and just kill shit. You know, I'm used to playing the Amazon, standing back, hiding away, blasting arrows. And that's a great time, and she clears like crazy. This guy doesn't clear nearly as fast as her, you know, when she's all geared up. This is my only character, though, this ladder, this season. So, and I kind of had that in mind for a minute. I was like, I'm just going to make a Barbarian, take it easy, take it kind of slow, and just see how it goes. But I've had some decent luck with runes, I think. And so I was able to get the VOTD and the Death. I traded an Ohm rune on its own for that Death Cleaver, alright? Or not Death Cleaver, it's the Death in the Berserker Axe. But yeah, Whirlwind is actually kind of cool. And you can keep your mana and life up. There's something about when you go into big hordes of enemies, you know, you don't get hit as often, or you're just standing there frenzying. There's something fucked up about Frenzy, man. And it would be nice if Frenzy had some attention given to it, because I was out doing my Frenzy Barb and he was using VOTD and Death. I put 1 point into Whirlwind and this guy was already outdoing him in clear speed and in survivability. Alright? So there's something fucked up about Frenzy. Where it just ain't computing, man, because I had Frenzy maxed out, level 20, along with its synergy. That's 40 frickin' skill points into Frenzy, and yet 1 point into Whirlwind was outdoing it, man. So that's bullshit. But who knows? It's probably tough. There's only so much you can do. You know, I don't think it's Path of Diablo's fault exactly. You know what I mean? There's only so much you can do. You know, like he runs into the fray with Frenzy and he just gets his ass kicked by a bunch of these dicks. But yeah, I mean, if he Whirlwinds into them, he stays alive, and he can go into like a crowd like 3 times the size of what he could Frenzy into. He'll kill them faster, and he'll have higher survivability. I don't know if there's, you know, benefit in maybe trying some sort of Frenzy Whirlwind hybrid. Maybe just 1 point into Frenzy is what I'm thinking. I actually switched over to Frenzy when I was fighting Bell, like I said, so that was kind of nice. And I actually tried the Pit, and I put it on Frenzy just so he could just run faster and he's killing everything in one hit. So I was like, this might actually be a little faster than Whirlwind. I don't know. Just the fact that he can clear a lot more ground in terms of his running speed with Frenzy. But I don't really know. Even with that considered, it still seemed like maybe Whirlwind was finishing the pit even faster than Frenzy was. But still, I'd like to experiment with that a little bit more. Maybe I'll even make a video where he frenzies the pit, and then he whirlwinds the pit or some shit. And we'll see, you know, how does it compare? Because it would be kind of fun to have a hybrid build, man. I always liked hybrid builds. Fortunately, ooh, look at that, another one. Damn, that's 4 of them now. Yeah, I found, I can't remember where. My first one was in Hell Trav, was the first one I found. After running it like 30 times. Oh, shit, look at that. Hot damn, dog. That shit's gonna trade. What I need is fortitude. Dude, fortitude to be so godly. This guy, because his damage, it would be so tough to have more damage. Well, what the hell? This guy, this merc, his aura ain't be working, man. You see this? Where the hell's his might aura? There's something fucked up. There's a glitch. And again, let me know in the comments if you guys know what's going on with that. Alright, there ain't be no aura. There ain't be no might aura, and they're supposed to be. They're supposed to be a freaking might aura. This is even worse than it was before, dog. You know, at least before, he'd fight for a couple minutes, and then he'd start it up. You gotta just let him, you just had to let him fight. But now that shit ain't going on no matter what. He was wearing a magic ancient armor. Alright? And I was doing Hell Bell. Or I was doing Hell Diablo runs. My merc was wearing a magic ancient armor. And then from Diablo, I found a green ornate plate. That's right, I found a Griswold's, and that's actually a very nice budget merc item. Because you have 3 sockets right there. You don't have to waste any quests, nothing, man. 3 sockets. You know, that's the shit. And, that's right, I was going to put a Topaz in my ARREATs, I think. I was thinking Splash. And I know folks are going to be talking shit about the Splash. Because they're going to say, Iceman, Splash doesn't help Whirlwind. Thing is, man, I like to run all sorts of places, Stone Keep and things like that. And you do get hordes of physical immunes. Alright, so if you use Berserk, I don't want to just be bashing one of those at a time. If I have splash damage, I'll be able to kill a whole horde of those. Those wraiths, they stack up. There'll be like 10 of them in a little tiny spot. If you don't have splash damage jewel, you're going to be slapping every single one of those or just run away. I like to kill that shit, man, especially the wraiths. They have a higher chance of dropping runes and shit, dog. Because they can't drop items. So with that being said, splash damage would like kill them all. As far as I understand it, you know. It'll, I think Berserk works with splash damage, the magic damage conversion. So yeah, I kind of want to put a splash damage jewel in an item, but unfortunately, that's going to have to be the helmet. Unless if I have something on Switch to kill those guys, but then I'm not going to have my dual heart covers. Alright, but yeah, Griswold's is a great merc armor. This Barbarian is actually surviving a lot better now with his ARREATs. Not a bad defense right there. It's pretty bad, but it's not that bad. What does it max at? Like 457 or some shit? I can't remember. I have an Archon plate that's like 502. I think I'm going to use that for my fortitude. But anyway, yeah, BO sucks in Path of Diablo. At this point, you put 1 point into it, it's decent. It's like 14 life or something, or 12. I can't remember which. Well, after that, man, every point you only get 1%. I'll put 20 points into that shit. Well, from here on, you know, I'll put 20 more points in. I'll only get 20% more life. It doesn't sound like the juice worth the squeeze with that either, man. So I do it once in a while, but I don't even do shit. I only give him 200 life. I'd rather put stuff in other things, man. And I know you need it to do Ubers. If you want to do Ubers, you need the BO. You need to max that shit. But I'll wait until I get there to consider that. You know, until then, I know folks can talk shit about this too. Dude, that'd be toad to be able to run fast as fuck. You know, what if you're a Whirlwind Barb and you run fast as a toad? You could pump a few into this. Maybe like 5 points, you know? Just for the fun of it, man. Alright? And there's other stuff too. Maybe just that. Find item a little bit. But yeah, okay. So eventually, if you're a Whirlwind Barb, you're probably going to want to do that. You'll probably eventually max that shit. But what does this do? Would it be worth pumping a few into this? Probably not. You get 1 magic damage per level, maybe. But anyway, nonetheless, if you guys will like this video, let me know what you think about my thick barbarian thus far. And where are you guys at currently in this Path of Diablo ladder? Comment below your thoughts on the matter. Become a patron if you want. Appreciate you guys. Peace be with you.